The French Revolution by Robert Richardson. French monarchy emerged from 7 years' war deeply in debt. French support for American Revolution exasperated the financial difficulties. Government could not collect sufficient taxes to serve and repay the debt. Louis XVI appointed several different ministers to deal with the crisis. All failed to persuade the aristocrats and church to pay more taxes. Parliament declared only a States General could institute new taxes. The States General had three divisions. The first estate was made up of the clergy, the second was made up of nobility, and the third was everyone else in the kingdom. A States General became the National Assembly because of voting issues. During this time, members of the National Assembly took the famous tennis court oath, which they swore they would continue to sit until they had given France a constitution. Shortly after, because of Louis XVI, the National Assembly became the National Constituent Assembly. Louis XVI tried to regain the initiative by mustering troops in Versailles and Paris. This made the citizens anxious, so a militia was formed. Around 800 people marched to the Bastille. Through misunderstanding, they were fired upon, killing 98 people. In return, they stormed the Bastille, killing 7 soldiers and the governor. A great fear swept across the French countryside. Peasants regained rights and properties and bidding against their injustice. Nobles surrendered feudal rights to National Constituent Assembly. The Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen proclaimed that all men were born and remain free and equal in rights. All citizens were equal in law, due process as well, and innocent until proven guilty. Taxation was to be apportioned equally, due to pay. Women of Paris marched to Versailles. Royal family forced to return to Paris with them. Civil constitution and clergy. This transformed the Roman Catholic Church into a branch of the secular state. The king approved. This was the blender in the National Constituent Assembly because members had to take oath to keep their seat. Louis XVI and his family tried to flee France and are stopped in Varennes. Leaders of the assembly knew that he could not be trusted anymore. France declared war on Austria. Jacobins led the Legislative Assembly to declare war on Austria. By this time, they are governed by Francis II and allied to Prussia. Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette take refuge in the Legislative Assembly. A large crowd invades the Tuileries Palace. Several hundred Swiss guards and partisans are killed. The royal family are imprisoned in nice quarters. The king is suspended from political actions. Louis XVI was put on trial as Citizen Quebec. A narrow majority convicted him of aspiring against liberty of the people and security of the state. He was condemned to death. This was also the end of the monarchy. Louis XVI was beheaded. His death marked the beginning of the Reign of Terror. The Reign of Terror was quasi-judicial execution and murders, stretching over a 6-month period. France was at war with all of Europe, even Holland and Spain. There was even a counter-revolution in Vendée. The Committee of Public Safety was formed. General Security and Committee of Public Safety was to perform the executive duty of the government. This gave them control of the state. They were just like a dictatorship. Robespierre joined the Committee of Public Safety. The Jacobin Club provided his primary forum and base of power. He was against the war. He thought it might aid the monarch. During Robespierre's reign, Queen Marie Antoinette and other members of the royal family were executed. No one was safe. Robespierre proclaimed the code of reason under him, which you could be killed without evidence. He also proclaimed the code of supreme being. Robespierre was arrested and executed after the celebration of festivals of supreme being. His death marked the end of the Reign of Terror, which killed over 40,000 peasants in Sans-Clotilde, who were citizens who rebelled against the government. The Constitution of Year 3 was adopted. It had a bicameral legislative government which favored property owners, and consisted of a 5-person directory who were elected by an upper legislative house known as the Council of Elders. Here are a few fun facts about the French Revolution that I couldn't include in my presentation because they just wouldn't fit anywhere that would make sense. But I thought some people might find some of these interesting, so I just added these on for you. I just want to tell everybody thank you for watching my video, and I really appreciate it. I always found that this was a very important time in history with the French Revolution and everything that went on. I just want to thank everybody in my class and thank Miss Feagin for being the great teacher that she is, and thank you for watching because I really tried hard, and I really hope that you guys really enjoyed this movie. So with that being said, thank you very much again, and I hope you enjoyed.